I love you.
Never again.
Oh my word.
I programmed a
Yes.
button just for this.
Gold.
The one with Michael Keaton. Okay.
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost.
That is exactly what this book made me think of. It was just an X-rated version of it.
That's what you pictured.
That's hilarious.
Hold on, because we're going to talk about it. Let's start with why we're here, and I don't even know how to explain why we're here. Other
You're
than
why we're here.
Emergency book club.
Corey's why we're here. Don't let Corey look for books on Kindle at 4 a.m. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. I was looking for short, spicy Christmas books. I think I even had dark in there, and this one popped up. I saw that it was 52 pages. You know what? Let me bring up the. I feel like I need to bring up the synopsis.
I was gonna say it wasn't even 52 pages. There was a extra couple pages at the end that nobody needed to read.
You're right, and like I think it counts like the title page and like all of that in there, right?
It does. I was
It's
like,
the
she said
quickest
this was
book ever.
52 pages, and this was not 52 pages.
I read it during dinner.
I did too.
Like it was done so quick.
Yeah. Worth it.
It was.
You know what? I'm not going to read what it's about. Instead, I'm going to read the author's note at the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Good.
The book by the lovely Lauren Beale. So please ignore what we're going to say for the next 30 to possibly 45 minutes because the rest of her work is freaking amazing. And she writes a lot of really good trauma romance books. I don't know, but they're amazing. So of course she popped up in my recommended for you, not for the other reason.
Mhm.
The dedication. This story is for my readers who fantasize about sleeping with snowmen. To the rest of you, enjoy unlocking a new kink. Author's note. This is a spicy Christmas novelette that isn't meant to be taken too seriously. I mean, it's a story about a woman fucking a snowman. Happy holidays.
It's pretty straightforward.
Jen, was it you that was like holidays
Yeah,
is amazing?
holidays. That's a fantastic term that I will try to use in my vocabulary this Christmas.
Did they mention Christmas at all in the book? I
Yeah,
don't think
at the
they did.
very end, she told him like Merry Christmas in the epilogue.
Literally, the last word was "Merry Christmas."
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Like, other than that, it's never brought up.
It's
Oh
not.
my gosh, this book.
Christmas was in there once, but you know what word was in there at least 17 times?
A
Carrot.
snowman.
Carrot.
Snow Princess.
Right.
Yeah.
So I saw this and I had questions, and my questions needed to be answered. So I was like, fuck it, it's 52 pages minus the throwaway pages. So we're going to say like 40 pages. I was like, surely it's like a Jack Frost situation, right? Like she builds a snowman and wishes for a man and it comes to life. It was not.
I mean, it kind of was.
Does she wish for a man?
It kind of was. No, she never wished for a man.
That's her vagina, like magically.
We'll get into it, I guess. I read this at 4 a.m. and I told all of these ladies why I think it was 8 or 9 a.m. You need to read this. And they all did. And it was so unhinged that we decided we had to talk about it. And that's why we're here.
Yeah, your exact words were, I need y'all to spend an hour reading it because we listen and don't judge. This book had me all the way confused, and I can't elaborate any more than that.
No, that was about the Christmas Stalker one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But still.
Well, it applied to this one.
It also applies to this one. So.
It does. It does.
Well, when she started with, snow, some people hate the snow or however she worded it, but for me, it's like erotic. I'm like,
right up, right.
I'm on that page. There's something about snow for me. I'm obsessed with the stuff. Most people find building a snowman fun. I find it erotic.
Never did I ever imagine that was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm never building a snowman again.
I laughed when I read that because it brought back a memory of like a long time ago. I actually built a snowman that was like 9 feet tall. And I just started laughing. I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, I thought you were going a way different direction.
I did too. I was like, we learned so much about Kathy and book club.
Kathy.
No, but Corey texted me and she was like, don't read the Frisky the Snowman one. I can't believe I actually did it. It was only 52 pages and I have questions. I regret having questions.
And then you guys all decided you were reading it, so I doubled back. I'm like, actually, go ahead and read it because we're going to talk about it later.
I was like, all right, let me see what I can do.
Yeah, whenever you said chapter 2 was his point of view, I was like, huh?
Okay.
That made
Yeah.
no
You didn't
sense.
even tell me that. So I'm reading and I'm like looking and I'm like, Frisky. And he's like, I'm just standing there and I can't even talk, but I have emotions, or I'm not emotionless.
I'm immovable,
like,
but not emotionless.
I'm like, what is happening?
So we're going to get into this. I need anyone listening to this right now, and I hope you aren't, but if you are, chapter 1, why do we need a second carrot, Frisky? Fucking bitch, first of all. She shoves it into the bottom ball of the snowman, and she rolls her meat on it, okay? She rolls Frisky's meat.
That's what happened.
Fucks herself on the carrot, kisses him goodbye, goes inside, and then it cuts to his point of view, which is like the most wild thing. And he's a snowman. He is a snowman. And at first, I was very concerned, not because she fucked a snowman, but because I thought this was going to be one of those things where it was like, there is a life force inside this snowman and he can't do anything. He's just there, like living trapped in this like snow body, and he has a soul and he can feel motionless, not emotionless. Okay. And I was like, he can't even consent. This is alarming.
That was my first thought.
Extremely uncomfortable about that for like a while.
I was like, I don't want to have to ever build a snowman again, thinking about like a soul trapped inside of it.
I can't even look at snowmans anymore.
But he was digging it. Okay, so we get to a point where he's into it. He's like, oh my god. Yeah.
I want to know.
Nobody's done this before with the snowman.
I was just waiting. I know she was in a cabin in the woods, but when she just like basically was like, I just hiked up my skirt, and I was like, I was just waiting for someone to just come around. Like,
I was like,
are you? Like, imagine someone rolling up on you
that at first,
like thrusting the snowman with this carrot. Like, if anybody saw you, like.
So she names him Frisky, but he's not. He's got like a soul, right? So like he didn't at any point go, like my name's Bob, but I'm cool with Frisky.
Frisky's fine.
No, because nothing is explained. What's like so fucking weird is when it goes to him, you get this like whole sense, like he doesn't know what the fuck he is. It literally says, what happened? What am I? Where did that woman go? And he doesn't know what dick sucking is. He doesn't know what she did to him. Like he just seems so naive and like this brand new like thing, like just thrust into the world. 10 pages later, he knows how to lick a clit and DP her with 2 carrots. Where did
the character development?
The experience came on quick. The human experience came on quick.
When he turned into a person. And then he walked in the house and he still started melting. I had questions. I was like,
oh, that was funny.
Like? What did it look?
Yeah. So at some point, right? They didn't really get into that. He like by the second time after she does her thing, he's like, oh, like I'm human. Like, whoa. They didn't, right? There wasn't like a real explanation on what it was that specifically made him.
Was it the power of the pussy?
It was the hat. It was the hat for sure, but there was nothing allowed.
Like real Jack Frost style.
No, like real Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
The hat brings you to life. I thought that was strange. I was like,
yeah. And he couldn't take the hat off for a while. So I kept thinking
he's just running around in this beanie.
Just the
with
beanie.
his carrot out.
Kind of ruined Frosty.
It's probably like a fuckboy beanie too. Like says North Face on the front. Like
not North Face.
Dustin's slowly pulling his beanie off right now. Somewhere in the house. There was an unexpected murder in this book.
We took a hard left.
So we're sitting at the Mexican restaurant, right? And all I could do was just lean over my nachos and look at Virgil. I'm like, the snowman just murdered someone. And he was like, what? I was like, there's so many things happening in this book. This is wild.
And she was like,
and she was okay with
Chad.
it.
I think it even said something. Hold on, because it was during his point of view.
Stupid fucking name.
I think I highlighted that part because I laughed so hard.
I round the corner. I rush towards them, wrapping my arm around Chad's throat. What a stupid fucking name. Pause. While we're talking about stupid fucking names, the moment that I saw her name was Holly, I instantly became pissed off.
I was like, you guys could have come up. You could have come up with anything other than Holly.
Yeah, she really didn't. She didn't really try there, I don't think.
Well, she said don't read too much into it. Yeah.
Chad's getting a little handsy.
Yeah.
Holly's like, no. Frisky gets pissed off that Chad is getting handsy and decides he's going to run into the house. He's going to make his presence known. He's in human form.
He's naked.
He's naked.
He's got the hat on.
No, what I don't understand is that he's naked, right? Because the first time where he's like, I don't know what happened to me. I'm a person now. He announces that he's naked, right? So how does he change from a snowman to the human, naked, run into the house, which he's got a carrot dick, by the way, even though he's listening to this, even though he has a human body, the carrot dick, the biggest carrot she could find, the carrot dick that she put on him is still there. That's the only thing that didn't change is this stupid fucking carrot.
Yeah, they elaborated on that, right?
So he runs into the house. So if I'm Holly, I'm like, okay. Frisky strangles him, carries him out to the woods. So what I don't understand is like they come in, they have their dialogue, whatever. They have their dialogue. And he's like, I can't fuck you. I'm afraid she'll see my carrot dick. I'm going to come in my pants. I'm like, where the fuck did he get pants from? Because he didn't have pants at any point. Where did he get the pants from?
He went into the closet and found them.
Yeah.
I must have been thrown off by something so outlandish that I missed that entirely.
It was very quick, but he did mention something about going into the closet and there happened to be a pair of men's jeans in there or something like that.
Was that before she came home with Chad?
No,
it was after. Because I was like, is he about to take his
ran in
clothes?
there pantsless. How did she not see the carrot dick while he's wrestling Chad? Carrot dick just flipping over like
drama of the situation.
No, she said that Chad was in front
blocking
of him
her view,
so she couldn't see.
No.
It said it in there. I just finished reading.
I know that, but I'm saying it's impossible. There's no way. This is true. There's no way.
So here's my question. You are in a situation, right, where a guy's getting too handsy with you. Some random man comes in, drags him off and murders him, and then you continue to like move forward and think like, all right, cool, let me hop on his carrot. Why are we okay with hopping on the carrot of a murderous snowman?
I literally didn't want to interrupt, but that's like exactly what I was gonna say. I was like, this bitch is toxic. Okay, first of all, when the snowman's gone, like, and she thinks there's some weirdo that like found where she lives.
You don't run?
Someone knows where I live and is moving the snowman around.
You don't run?
She goes, I even quoted it, I think. She's like, it would really hurt my heart to know that someone hurt him. So she's a nut, because she
didn't realize, okay, at least
one affiliation with the snowman to begin.
First chapter, she was a nut.
And then it was like, okay, then at one point, it's like she has the masturbating snowman decoration in her yard.
By her kitchen window.
She's like okay with that. She's like, yeah, fuck it. You know?
I will, Kathy, I will at least meet you in the middle and say, okay, maybe she didn't see the carrot dick behind the naked body. At no point did she not see that, like, naked man took her snowman's hat and is wearing it.
That wasn't like no.
Well, she said something along the book and was like, "You stole his hat from him."
Gotcha.
But then he was like, "But go look, the snowman's not there. I'm the snowman." Like he was trying to explain to her that.
Oh no! There was already a lot that happened. She got finger banged. She got a whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah, they did their.
He found out that he smells like peppermint. That he.
Oh,
That bothered me.
Then
Okay,
that was
peppermint thing.
That was
what?
that was unhinged.
Yeah.
Why is my sheet so wet? Like what the fuck?
And smells
like
like
peppermint.
Dirty
peppermint.
little snowman piece of shit.
Can I give my one hear me out here? The fact that it was peppermint is probably the only part that is appealing about him.
Well,
Well,
even
what
she
part of
made
the
the
carrot?
comment. Well, I
Man.
guess there won't be an issue with
Unless
me.
you have a problem with peppermint, it's like, oh.
Yeah, she did
Yeah.
make the comment like, "I won't have to spit" or something like that.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
What if she was allergic to peppermint,
I
though?
cackled at that one.
Or the opposite. What if she really likes it and she's like, I think I want a hot chocolate. Frisky, come here. Come here. Peppermint shooting out of a carrot dick is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
I need a peppermint mocha. Get your ass over here.
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks is too far away and it's snowing.
And then when he does finally take his pants off and she goes, why is the carrot still attached to your human form? This is the only thing I wrote down. And he said,
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is. Like,
No explanation. Just
The author, like she had to be cracking up writing this. Like
she had to be because
this had to be like a huge joke and just like
oh, yeah.
she was just having fun with it. Had
this is
to.
the only reason that I'm upset that Danny Moore isn't here right now because her other books are amazing. Like the whole like stalker hitchhiker ones. I don't really want to say like stalker, but like where they pick them up and like they just dark romance with the hitchhikers.
Oh,
I don't know how we got from there to here.
it's a big jump.
This was the introduction to those books.
This came after those books.
Oh, that's
Unfortunately,
horrible. She was.
I think it was released like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I think she
I
was just
think-
having fun.
I think
Yeah.
I think
Virgil
so.
asked if this was her first book. And I
Maybe
was
she
like,
wants to
no,
pick.
there's an entire like
It's crazy.
set of books that Corey and Danny love so much that they say are so good. And he was like, this is the wildest. And I was like, you're not even reading the book. I'm giving you the restaurant friendly Cliff Notes.
Restaurant friendly Cliff Notes.
Like leaning across the table, whispering things to him because I'm like, I've got to talk to somebody about this. This is so wild.
The snow cake got out of hand too. Like,
And what's funny is this
wasn't at
picture
some
that I
point
sent
they
you
like pack her with snow, bro? Like,
makes an ice dildo is what he basically did and then it melts.
what do you mean you pack? Stop it.
He packed it in.
Yeah.
It'll get your dick hard.
And it melted.
Oh,
So that picture that I did send you guys, it is like all of her books.
Mhm.
And I don't know if you looked at it, but what's the wildest thing to me in this is that like each like book or set of books has like a little flame emoji underneath of it so that you know how spicy it is. Do you want to know which one has the most fucking flame emojis? Has 5 of them?
The
This
snowman
fucking book. I'm so
Yeah.
fucking pissed. She's trolling. She's absolutely
Yeah, she is.
oh yeah.
She's absolutely trolling.
Can you imagine writing all of those books and they're just sitting down and be like, I'm just gonna fuck around a little bit. And then that is what is born out of, because it didn't take her long to write. The damn thing was 52 pages cover to to the back. Like, what
It's
in the
going to take us
world?
longer to talk about it than I think it took us to read it. I swear to
It
God.
will.
That's why it
Yeah.
was 99 cents.
Yeah, yeah.
She watched
Mm.
Jack Frost while she was drunk one night and said, I could rewrite this.
Yeah. It's like a fever dream. The book is. Like, it's
That's
just.
probably what she did. She probably did some mushrooms. He's like, that would be a good idea.
Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to know her story because it's like so she's into carrots 9 months out of the year. She wasn't even stressing it. She was like, yeah, oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah,
I go to
I do this
Aldi.
thing.
I
get
could
like
Aldi has the best
the
produce.
quality pack.
Stop.
I jacked the air conditioner up and I just fucked
Listen.
myself. The fact that,
The
like,
Costco membership. Shout out.
the fact that she couldn't even do it in the bedroom. So, like, after she fucks the snowman, she comes inside and props herself up on the counter, her kitchen counter. First of all, you do
With
not
all the
eat.
windows.
You do not eat at everyone's house, and this is why.
Can't eat at
You
everybody's
can't eat everyone's
house.
food. Can you imagine if she's serving fucking carrots at the Christmas party?
Stop.
No.
And everyone's
Yeah.
like, these are delicious. They're so sweet. They slightly taste like peppermint.
Chill.
Very festive.
Chill. Clean that up.
Can
This
you
bitch is
imagine?
never serving me soup or fucking carrot cake or goddamn
None of it. I don't
None
trust
of
no vegetables from this
no
woman's house.
Popeyes. I don't want none of that shit.
This is a zucchini bake? No, I'll pass.
Danny, what were you?
I was going to say, can you just imagine this whole holiday season where you just go into someone's house or someone walks by and they just smell like peppermint? And what immediately I'm going to think of is you just got jizzed on.
Ruined.
Peppermint's ruined for me.
I feel like Christmas holidays are just ruined now because like glazed carrots have a new meaning.
Yeah, when the kids are like, oh, can I get carrots for Rudolph? I'm going to be like, no carrots this year. He doesn't need any. Okay?
All fucked up.
No. Rudolph
We
can
went
have
from
cookies with Santa.
read this. We'll mess around in the Discord about it to improv episode. We need to talk about this now.
She propped herself up on the kitchen counter. She sat on it. She put her heels up on it. She went full whatever and pulled a fucking carrot out of the crisper drawer and fucked herself on her kitchen counter like this. Okay.
Yeah.
Frisky's naive, right? He doesn't really know what's going on. Could you imagine him in human form, like finally going to like meet all of her friends, like he's out in like a social like event right now, and he sees like cooked carrots or carrots in a soup? That's his dick, bro. Not his dick. He's probably got like trauma. He's probably freaking out. He's like, I'm surrounded by all these people. They're cooking dicks. They're cooking and serving dicks.
Here's what
Or
you do. You just tell them you're allergic to carrots, so they
Or
don't
he
make
gets-
any
Yeah,
carrot dishes.
He might get
out
super
of pocket.
excited because he might be like,
better
listen,
vegetables for this.
all
shit.
these people look
Why
good.
carrots?
They're all good
No.
dick eaters.
Danny
You never
Wallace,
know.
no.
I'm just saying it could go the other way. It could. He might
Yeah.
get excited about it.
You got zucchini out there. You got what are you fucking doing? If you
They're
were going
cooking
that
it.
route,
He's walking. It's not like they're all in there like blowing carrots. No, he's walking in to the Friendsgiving table or the Christmas table, and there's a roasted Dutch oven of roasted carrots. Like
Mm-mm.
his dick's in a Dutch
not
oven.
a Dutch oven.
They're still in people's mouths. So
Oh,
I have a
this-
Dipsmas coming up, and I've decided that I'm going to do something with carrots
Other
and dip.
than carrots.
We'll need a picture in the Discord,
Yeah.
please.
Please.
just
Yeah.
Pinterest that shit.
Immediately.
Actually, let's Google right now. Hold on.
I was gonna say,
Can we talk about the carrot DP?
Oh yeah, that was.
Where he goes and gets another one, and she's like, "What's that for?" I'm like, "Funny, you dumb bitch. You asked that 20 pages ago."
Right.
And then now he's fucking with the carrot dick and another carrot.
And then they just wash them off and save them for later.
That's wild. That's even.
Well, it starts to go bad, so it gets a little rubbery, and now it's a little limp.
The limp.
Bless.
Oh, that makes me want to yarf.
No one likes a limp dick.
Nobody likes limp carrot, whiskey carrot.
They even
Whiskey
said
carrot
that.
is
They even
crazy.
say it at one point when he was like murdering this dude. And at this point, I'm like, whoa, like this took a Fargo turn I didn't expect. And
It
and he's like,
escalated so
"Blessed
quickly.
dick, you have to." Did you have to describe Chad's flaccid dick while he's dying?
Has
Why-
Chad not suffered enough?
Did I miss it? When did his dick come out?
Okay,
I-
so
I
Didn't
think I
Frisky
even
pull
have
it
it
out?
somewhere in here.
no, he started
No.
to unzip his pants so that because she kept saying no, no, no.
Okay.
And he was like trying.
Okay, so he was being a douche.
He was being
and
a
was like
douche.
forcing himself on
Yeah,
her.
and that's
Yeah.
when he came in,
Which
like,
is
soaked him out.
he probably deserved it, and that's why.
I think I missed that because, like, at that point, like, Frisky started to intervene, and all I could see was, like, Frisky is, like, Mrs. Doubtfire, like, running through the house, like, help is on the way, dear. Like,
I'm
his
melting. but it's
flash,
okay.
his flaccid
You guys-
cock
I just typed in
falls
peppermint
from
and
unzipped
carrot.
jeans.
I just typed in carrots and peppermint, and this popped up: a carrot peppermint stomach soother. It is literally made with carrots, 4 carrots sliced, 4 cups of water, and 1 teaspoon of dried peppermint.
she was like, his carrot rests on my stomach. Ugh, ugh. Like,
That was an ick for me. That was an ick for me. But she's got a thing for produce, so of course it didn't bother her.
he's walking around bricked up all the time.
She
I
probably
just thought
gets
of
like
that.
she probably gets off in the grocery store every time she goes. Being around
Yeah,
all that
him,
produce.
he put those pants on, and it was like,
She's one of those
Damn,
people that goes
happy
and,
to
like,
see me,
touches her
motherfucker.
produce.
Yeah, you don't want to shop at the same store she's shopping at. You just don't want to.
She's
And who are
lingering in the
you?
produce
This is
section.
why you
and
wash your
who
produce.
are you, sir?
She's standing in the
You just killed my Tinder date, and you're in my house now.
No, fuck that. She can't sit there and talk about how much she loves Frisky.
What the
And then
fuck?
she's like, nothing's going to kill my mood. I got a date later.
She
Because
didn't know
thinks
that was
someone's
Frisky.
watching her. I thought she meant she had a date with a snowman. No, she goes out and finds a Chad. But can you imagine her being in an Aldi's and like just looking at the carrots like in there, like rolling her nipple, and like the store clerk who's like just trying to stock her.
Why did
He just wants to do his job and go home.
Like, ma'am, this is an Aldi's. Like,
That's where she met Chad.
She's probably banned from.
This
She's probably
is
banned from
Aldi's.
Aldi's,
Chad's
Trader
the store
Joe's.
clerk
She
at
got kicked out of
Aldi's.
all of them. Like,
you know how
names-
far she's got to drive to the store to get carrots? She said this cabin was
Yeah,
off in the
In the
remote
wood-
part of the
yeah.
woods. She's probably
I mean,
driving
she's not-
47 miles.
she's not
to go
getting
get
DoorDash.
carrots.
I
Okay.
wish they really would have started off with that part of the book that she was like in the middle of nowhere, because I'm sitting there reading the first chapter. I'm like, there's a kid that's gonna walk past this lady's house and she's gonna be doing a goddamn snowman.
They didn't clarify that she was out in the middle of nowhere until
No.
she's sitting on her
Right.
kitchen counter
Yeah.
talking to herself with
She's
the
like, I don't
produce.
care who sees if they do. Like, she's okay. So she's out of pocket. All right. That's why she's out there. She needs
Right.
When
to
it's not snowing, she probably grows carrots in her backyard.
Yes.
She's
She
got
has
a whole
full of
garden.
carrots. Because she probably
Yeah.
names her carrots Chad, Bob, John, Jake.
Because she got kicked out of Aldi's.
Yeah, and Trader
Jeffrey.
Joe's. She can't go back.
Mhm.
She's done. She got to grow her own produce.
I mean, yeah.
There's ever a
She's
carrot
looking up
shortage.
stuff online to see how you can make the biggest carrots. Like
There's never a
those
carrot shortage.
giant pumpkin contests that they have. She's out there fucking whipping up the biggest carrot ever made.
She's in there grinding up a blue chew and adding it to water. She's like watering her produce.
This should help.
Not the wood.
Why is
And
the
then-
carrot still attached? I don't know. It just is.
So then, like, he just tries to just randomly take the hat off. And he's like,
Go
I'm
away.
not a snowman, I guess.
Because her pussy's magical. Like that's
It's
No explanation of how it happened, or no magicians, no magic rings or anything, nothing crazy. He literally is just like, why? She's like, why don't you just try it again? He's like, okay, and it just stays, right, and the carrot stays, right.
he got in the hot shower for her. That's love.
That's,
He was like,
oh, yeah.
he's like, I'll take 3rd-degree burns.
That really killed the vibe.
I was like, damn.
Trying to constantly fuck with the temperature. You're like trying to, and he's like, hold up.
Hold up,
This
I need a
bitch-
second.
This bitch must be dumb. She must not know that much about her own kinks. If at no point did she consider, maybe I should turn the air conditioner off or the air conditioner on. Maybe I shouldn't take him in a hot shower. Like she
was selfish. Selfish.
She was very selfish.
She just cared about the carrot.
That's all.
Just cared about the carrot.
She's like, listen, when we don't get snow anymore, you're gone. So I still have my carrots. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, she couldn't live in Florida. She couldn't, you know what I'm saying?
When she licked his face, like when she first kissed him, and she was like, I licked his mouth, the taste of coal. And I'm like, bitch, what? What? Like, when you get like a little bit of like weed in your mouth from like the bowl. What?
Booby snack? No.
You like
gross. Bro. Every time you kiss them, I kiss him. Dang. Yeah, that was wild.
Just out of pocket.
you got lung cancer and esophagus cancer like 6 years later, and any idea why you've been subjected to large amounts of coal? We haven't seen this much coal in somebody's body since coal miners in the 30s.
Those West Virginia kisses.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, something. I gotta go to work. And she never specified what she did for a living. So all I could think was like, this the bitch that checks me out.
She works at a grocery store. She definitely
does.
works.
She lives here.
She absolutely
lives here in
works at
Syracuse. And she's fucking a snowman dude right now.
Her 15-minute breaks are spent admiring the produce.
She probably like
Who's
creams her
checking me out
pants
at
when the little
Wegmans?
mister comes on and it gets the carrots all wet.
It's time for the thunderstorm. I gotta go. I gotta take my break. You hear the thunder?
No, that she's already watching it, and then the misters come on, and she's like, oh, "Okay, I'm done." And
I gotta go.
There's no
I gotta
words.
go.
I'm gonna rewind all the way back to the first chapter when she first starts messing around with it. Or she's like, oh, he doesn't have arms. So she puts the sticks in, and she rubs her tits up on the sticks.
Yep.
She's
Who
like,
does
"You
that?
like how my tits feel frisky?" The fact that she's talking to it. but
I
it's not
forgot
even
about
like it.
that.
She said, hug me.
Oh,
And she
so
just-
hard. So what do you mean?
Rest me. And she just stuck it in there.
I can't.
And that's like literally right before she slides herself on it. And she just picks it up and just
And he's like sitting there and he's going, I
Imagine.
can't move my fingers. But
she's like all scraped up on this side.
The snow plow comes by at that exact time, trying to clear the road so she can go to Aldi and
who's
work her
putting
shift.
peroxide on after this shit?
That's what
She's
he
all like
sees.
fucked up. Her boobs are all sketched up.
Trying to get a snowman to tweak her nipples with a
Okay,
stick
so
figure.
I also have another
Crazy.
question, right?
It's
so they never
crazy.
describe him as a person. So,
Oh.
like, what if he's a snowman, right? And it's all good. And then when he turns into back into a human, he looks like fucking Gilbert Gottfried. Are you still, are you still into it?
I'm
Are
gonna
you
say-
still like, yeah, orange carrot dick,
Yeah.
Gottfried?
I think
Yeah.
it was just the I think it was just the carrot. I think it was just all about the carrot. So it didn't matter what he looked like as long
Well,
as
they
the
said he
carrot
had
was-
blonde hair and blue eyes or something like that.
Did they?
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
so.
Oh, they did. They
They said
did.
something. I remember them saying something
makes
about
sense.
blonde hair. It was like long blonde hair,
Make
like
him
the
look
cover
Yeah.
like
of one of
Hitler
those
Youth
romance novels.
would make sense.
So he
Like-
looked like Fabio? Like, is that the vibe?
That was what I was.
Yeah, he
thinking.
looked like one of the Matrix twins. We are
Or
getting very
Legolas.
angry.
What if he looked like Legolas?
Hey, hear me out.
I think it was. Hold on.
Oh my god.
It was the second sentence when she stated that she was walking out in the foot deep snow in a mini skirt. And I'm like, oh, this is just off the rails. We're starting here.
Yeah. She gonna die like hypothermia or something. That's how she gonna go. Like you're gonna find her in the woods.
She's gonna be plugged up to the snowman, and they're gonna
root
find it out.
Yeah.
And that's how we're gonna remember her.
She's gonna have a pesticide infection with all the inserted produce.
First of all, you're gross and you die. And hey, I'm not even here to kink judge. I'm sure there are people out there who really enjoy the snow, cold stuff. But like, yeah, this was out of pocket.
Do you like how my tits feel, Frisky? I hate it. I hate it.
It was so cringe. Immediately secondhand embarrassment. Like, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed for you right now. This is the worst.
Well, this was definitely fun and worth it, for sure.
Absolutely.
And they live happily ever after.
And they lived happily ever after with their carrots.
Well,
God, I wanted the epilogue to be when she was like, let's go outside. God, I wanted them to build a second snowman so bad.
It turns into a white shoes.
A wide shoes. I was just, yeah.
I was waiting for her to be like, I'm pregnant, Frosty.
I was wondering how that happened.
Oh, God.
No,
Frosty.
It was like,
I'm late.
like 1 year later. Right? It was like 1 year later.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gosh.
Just
Sits him
out there,
down
like-
with a cup of cocoa next to the fire. We need to talk. What's wrong, honey?
they have a
I'm
daughter.
late.
They have a daughter. Call her Peppermint Patty.
Patty. The daughter's name would hella be Patty. It absolutely
Would be Patty.
Does that feel good, my snow princess, to have 2 carrots inside of you? I hate it. I laughed so fucking hard reading this book.
The Snow Princess thing made me angry. Like, I was like, stop saying it. Like, we get it. But every 10 seconds, Snow Princess, Snow Princess. I'm like, that is one of the worst nicknames.
You can call me F. I hate
You can call me F is crazy. It's like, that's it? Just F? Just F.
I hate it. I'm trying to find the fact
that was funny.
It was so funny,
but
funny. The fact that she just,
shout out to everyone who wants to read it. Like it's just is goof off.
When I posted this, the title is Studley Secrets. We are never eating carrots or building snowmen again. That's the title. And the description says, no elaboration. Sorry if you're listening to this.
Thanks for hanging in there.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, at least in the clip, it says Frisky the Snowman. So I'm never going to be able to listen to Jeezy the Snowman again. I'm not.
You can. Give it a couple weeks.
Maybe in the spring. Maybe in the spring. The other 9 months of the year.
Bones, shout out Discord, because when Bones went in there and he was like, oh, are you like cocaine or whatever? And I was like, hey, Con and Young Jeezy. But obviously no one was around to hear me. Yeah, no, this was worth it. It was worth it.
It was definitely worth it. This is my final thing that we're going to bring up. You misunderstand. This is nothing to be embarrassed about. This is after he shows her the carrot in human form. You think I care? You have a carrot for a cock? I fuck vegetables more than I fuck real dicks. And his response is real dicks. Like
there's real dicks? Hold on.
He got so offended. He's like, my dick's not real.
Okay, yeah.
I think that was in my notes. I think that particular spot was in my notes. Hold on.
It'd be like someone saying to me, like, I'm sorry.
This carrot's real, baby.
Like, it's okay. I mean, I like, water balloons more than I like girls with real tits. And I'm like, oh,
that's
okay.
all I could do is screenshot like quotes from this that were funny to me. Her gaze lingers on the vegetable drawer, and I know she's thinking about me. And I'm like, this motherfucker.
He didn't know what the fuck he was 10 minutes ago, but he knows what a
he did.
vegetable is now.
I'm trying to see like last minute little quotes are thrown in there. It's always fucking funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah, stupid fucking name.
I think like every 3 months, I'm just gonna find a book like this and we're just gonna throw it in there. 52,
Sounds good to
52
me.
pages.
This was a wild ride.
I'll be the fact that I almost texted you specifically, and I'm like, no, fuck, Sinful Vows till Virgil has to read this. I was so fucking close.
I would have laughed so hard if you had changed it to this one. Like, I want to have him read it and just watch him while he reads it. Just watch his facial expressions. Because it literally is so unhinged and it like takes that left turn where he becomes murderous. And I'm like, what is
So
even
funny.
going on right now? What am I reading?
That part is like if you can have a favorite part of the story.
That was probably
Chad
my
gets
favorite.
dragged off to the woods and choked
He
out by a
fucking
snowman.
because I'm so cinematic. You all know this about me now, right? So like, I literally picture a naked ass dude with a funny hat run in the house, grab this dude, fucking run back out of the house, start choking him out till he's dead on the floor, and then he's sitting there going, "Damn, my dick don't look like that." I don't give a fuck about the murder, her, him, just like, damn.
I just realized I missed.
The fact mine's not like peachy, which was like a weird thing.
I just realized I missed in the epilogue that she gave him a new name.
Dominic.
Not Dominic.
Because it's weird to walk around calling him Frisky.
It's too awkward to call him Frisky in public.
The beginning.
We're not calling him F anymore. So she didn't even pick a name that starts with an F. She picked a Dominic. Like, what?
Crazy.
What are you talking about? It's too awkward in public. You had no problem fucking him on your front lawn, but you don't want to call him F Frisky in public? Okay.
You had Frederick. I mean, you had options.
There's options.
She must not have friends because, like, how does she introduce him to her friends?
Badius.
They ask him about his parent. Like, where are your parents from? Where are you from? Like,
where are you from? Her front yard?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the turn of events.
What state grows carrots? What state is famous for carrots? Idaho has potatoes. Who grows carrots?
Dang.
I'd have to Google.
I don't know.
Watch it be something in the South, too. Watch it be something fucking stupid like Texas. Like, I swear to God, it's going to be something
grown in
hot.
California.
Fuck it. You.
California.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you had blonde hair. Now I picture him like a surfer.
Yeah, it makes sense now. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense.
None of this.
It doesn't.
Yeah, like what's her priority? Is it the snowman or is it the vegetable? Because like that's where you figure out what you want. All right.
You can play the rest of that sound, and it makes sense with this book too. That's what's funny.
You can take us out with that song.
Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. I never see you anymore. Come out the door. It's like you've.
I've never seen Frozen. I don't know the whole fucking song.
Oh.
Me either. I hate to say I've literally never seen Frozen in my life.
It's my least favorite Disney
That is
movie.
okay, yeah, because like it's not even like a come on.
Okay, so Frozen 1 kind of sucked, but Frozen 2
kind of a choice.
Was kind of awesome.
I'm going to make a playlist for this book, and it's just going to be that song 10 times. And Jeezy the Snowman. You know what? Send me
Jeezy.
Each of you send me one song for this. You can text me. We're not going to do it right now. Text it to me.
Oh, yeah. I just think
it's cold outside.
The whole book or just like any part?
No, just in general.
Okay.
In general.
Sia has a song called Snowman. I wonder what that is about. Oh my
Hopefully
Lord.
not.
Mr. Freeze Miser.
I missed a white Christmas. I missed a snow.
What if he like turned into human form and he looks like Mr. Freeze? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Like
You
Arnold
can't
from
rely
Batman.
on it. Any of that. We just watched Major Payne. He could look like the old dude, the old man. And you're like, oh, Shit. Well, with
At least you have a
with the
carrot.
Mm-hmm.
What that carrot do though?
Shoots peppermint syrup for your coffee.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, gosh.
Jesus.
On that note,
Listen.
on that note.
Get
Oh
your
my.
dick hard.
I'm not telling anyone where they can find us. I don't want to be found after this. If this is the one that goes viral, I don't want to be found after this.
Nope.
Nope.
No government names or socials.
You can find me
here.
reading 10 more books for the next 10 more days because I'm trying to read 12 books before Christmas. That's where you can find me.
Yeah.
And
I appreciate you, ladies. I love that you went on this ridiculous ride on the carrot with me. I'm sorry that you're not going to be able to eat carrots for a minute. Kathy, I can't wait to see the picture of you building snowmen with your kids.
I'm gonna go find this picture of the 9-foot snowman for you. It's somewhere in my photos.
Please do, and I'm going to Photoshop a carrot onto it. Please do. Please do.
Implied
you're gonna
carrot
use
is
a part
now
of
a
it.
thing.
You can't really get a carrot.
Let me crop myself and my mom out of the picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
go ahead.
Please do.
Implied dick went from an eggplant to a carrot real quick.
Oh.
Just ho-ho-hoing, ladies.
Ho-ho-hoing.
Happy holidays.
Good times.
Happy
Holidays.
holidays.
Happy holidays.